Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson will be entitled WW3 Mentioned in Tremors. This movie came out in 1990. Now, this confirms that the elite bankers has been pushing for WW3 for centuries. Okay, even if you research a man by the name of Albert Pike, okay, this man predicted WW1, WW2, as well as WW3. Now, if you are in the spirit, you understand all of this is to fulfill the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. WW3, okay, is prophesied throughout the scriptures, as well as WW1 and WW2 are mentioned within the scriptures.
Yeah, Bert. What are you worried? You have a heart attack before you get a chance to survive World War III.
And that's the point. That's the point. The reason why they put this in dialogue is because they know, and they're indicating it to each other via movies. The focal point of this lesson is on WW3. Revelation 11:14, the second woe is past. WW2. And behold, the third woe come quickly. WW3. All right. Joel 3:2, I will also gather all nations, referring to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, gather all nations literally, and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which means Yahweh Shaphat, okay, in the Hebrew, Yahweh's judgment, and will plead with them, meaning judge them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So WW3, okay, is not only, okay, orchestrated to bring down America, but to judge the other nations for being joint heirs with America and living wickedly on the earth. Okay, going into what? Going into Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. Going into Isaiah 34. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation, righteous anger of the Lord Yahweh is upon all nations, okay, and his fury upon all their armies. He have utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter. Hence Revelation 11:14. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. Okay, going into Revelation 11:14, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Let's go into like Jeremiah, the 50th chapter. Jeremiah 50:1, the word that the Lord Yahweh spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans. Okay, so Babylon and the land of Chaldeans is referring to modern day America by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nations, and publish and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken, Baal is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces. Okay, referring to America. For out of the north, referring to who? Referring to Russia. There come up a nation against her, and there against her is America, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. Okay, let's jump down to Verse uh, 8. Remove out of the midst of Babylon, and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as the he goats before the flocks. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. Okay, now this is referring to Russia, but Russia is going to have allies such as North Korea, India, China, okay, as well as the EU nations, okay, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken, the arrow shall be as of a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain. Why? Because the Most High Spirit is upon these missiles to destroy America. Okay, so these missiles will hit their desired targets. All right. Let's go to Revelation, the 17th chapter. All right, Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns referring to the EU, which thou sawest upon the beast, referring to NATO, okay? These shall hate the whore, okay? Now the whore is talking about who? America, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire, referring to WW3. For the Most High have put in their hearts, in the hearts of men, okay? And men are kings within these kingdoms, okay? For the Most High have put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. Right? Because the beast is composed of NATO and the EU. All right? But we know through prophecy that the EU is going to fire missiles upon America. Okay? Let's go to Joel, 2nd chapter. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. And you see the prophets doing this now, the holy prophets of Yahweh Bashem Roshai. Okay, let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord Yahweh cometh, for it is nigh at hand, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. There have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. Okay, so these nuclear missiles are created for WW3 only. And after that, okay, they will never be created again. Verse 3, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burn. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, referring to America, and behind them a desolate wilderness, because these missiles will bring destruction once they make contact, okay, on the demographic of America. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. And that's literally. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. So they're going to appear like horses, okay, as they're coming towards America, okay? And horses has a lot of power, all right? Like the noise of chariots on the tops of the mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array, okay? Before their face the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness. And in the Hebrew, blackness is referring to anxiety, okay? Meaning these people are going to be scared shitless. Verse 7, they shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. And they shall march everyone on his ways. And they shall not break their ranks, neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Showing you that the Most High Spirit is upon these missiles, and they will hit their desired targets. That's why when you go back to Jeremiah, the 50th chapter, and it talks about Jeremiah 50:9, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. The arrow shall be as of a mighty expert man, referring to their nuclear capability. None shall return in vain. Why? Because the Most High Spirit is on them. Okay, so this was just a lesson to prove the validity of the scriptures and the documentation of WW3 within the scriptures. Revelation 11-14, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. Lord willing, you were edified. Shalom.